Guys, I think the US is finally kind of freaking out, guys. I think like one of the big EU banks has just basically issued a stable coin. And the US is finally realizing that, oh crap, we kind of screwed ourselves because we don't have any regulations. And they just passed regulations. And they're seeing how China's coming into this too and basically letting Hong Kong and letting all these Chinese banks invest through Hong Kong starting in June and probably the rest of the country maybe next year. They're like, oh man, we're losing all our business in Europe. Like Coinbase, they're looking at moving to like Bermuda or Europe, Bitrex moving to Europe, everyone's moving to Europe, and we're going to lose our economic dominance. Like if Macron really wants to ditch the dollar, crypto is going to be his pathway to the future to actually do it. And, this Gary Gensler guy, he's not doing us any good. Like Binance and the Voyager deal finally went through because, the Voyager customers are like, you know what, screw Gary Gensler. We don't really care about the SEC. We just want our money back. So that actually went through. And, Maxine Waters, the Democrat of all Democrats, wants to get a stable coin regulation bill done because she actually wants these stable coin things to actually stay in the country. Yes, she wants tight regulatory restrictions, but she actually wants a path to registration, and she wants to actually have stable coins be able to function in the United States. That is a big step. She was actually working with Republican Representative Patrick McHenry on a bill. Now, the Republicans want a kind of bill, one that's probably less restrictive, but both parties actually want some clarity now. And that doesn't bode well for Gary Gensler because Gary Gensler's entire strategy was to not have any clarity so he can sue anyone he actually wants. But I do think the U.S. is finally getting the message. They're like, oh man, we are losing a lot of our innovation and industry to Europe and to other parts of the world. Dang, man, we want to pull out of this recession. We got to have this new market, and we're not going to have this new market unless we actually get regulations in. So we got to maybe get rid of Gary Gensler and his power. So the thing is I think there's a bigger chance now that Gary actually will be removed. I still don't think the chance is very great, but I think there's more impetus to actually do it now because right now, they really need someone that's more lenient and that actually wants to work with the crypto companies rather than someone that just wants to be a giant roadblock. So I think Gary Gensler's not only getting on the nerves of the Republican Party, he's kind of getting on the nerves of the Democrats as well. That congressional hearing did not go well for him, but that's actually not what's prompting this change. I think what's actually prompting this change is that America is actually seeing Europe go for trying to issue stablecoins backed by the euro. They're seeing this new industry being trying to be based around other currencies, and that's the worst thing for them. If there's a new industry that replaces banking somewhat, they want it to be based around the USD, and having euro-denominated stablecoins, having companies move out of the United States, take away US-based stablecoins, and move towards euro-based stablecoins could be the biggest threat to the US dollar there is, and I think they're seeing that. I think they're starting to realize that if all these stablecoins are based around the US dollar, that is the one surefire way that the US dollar can actually retain supremacy in the long run. If all these stablecoins, all the DeFi, all the crypto industry is actually based around the US dollar, that ensures US dollar homogeneity and supremacy in the long run. And having everything move to Europe, or even worse, moved to the Middle East or China would be the worst thing that can happen. I think both parties see this now, and they're really trying to get regulations down really fast. So there's a lot of hope for crypto. I hope good things actually happen this year, and we can go on a bull run. And a lot of the industry does actually stay in the United States. So yeah, they're actually kind of freaking out now, and they're really rushing to get things done. The Binance thing just went through, and they are rushing to get a stablecoin bill in. So let me know what you think. Like and subscribe, hit that bell notifications button. Thank you, and have a nice day.